asking about it, and I needed to let him know we're on the Skype. Hang on.
Okay. Okay.
I couldn't connect back again.
Hey, Rio, haven't talked to you in a while. How you been? Oh, I thought I seen his picture up there.
Hey, Robert, we're all on Skype now. Go into
Oh,
on Skype. Computer. Phone line
we have two Santa Claus on here, right?
Did you give out lots of candy canes this Christmas, Mike? Now you can clean your pockets out. You know, I have a whole bunch of players, and the affiliates have not downloaded the app, and they're not playing. I don't know what to do.
Hey, Dave, in case you haven't noticed, the lumber's not working. Yeah, we're on Skype. Are you with Skype connection?
Yeah.
I think we're all going through that same problem.
Yeah, we're on the WTS call 2.
Well, the problem right now is you can't contact your players. You can only contact the affiliate.
We're going to be joined by David Mincy shortly.
Yeah, the ones they have contact information on, but the ones that don't have contact information on, there's no way to contact them. Lloyd said yesterday that the corporate is sending out emails to all the players. They've sent out, I don't know, he said 3 or 4 emails, and they've got 3 or 4 more still in the can to send out. He said for the next month or so. So some of those players are, all the players are being contacted. It's just not being contacted by the one that they brought in.
So
But
we just got to be
obviously it's not doing any good because they're not playing.
Oh, they need to get that back. I mean, it's impossible. You know,
They're
you
not
want to
going
play
to do.
more
They're
than
not
2
going
or
to do
3
that for quite a while,
games.
apparently, because I talked with them, or I was doing with the communicating with the chat room, and they're focusing right now on NBA, and then they're going to focus on soccer, and they're going to try and fit the fix for the laptop somewhere in the middle, but they're not giving any promises. So it looks like it's going to be down for quite a while.
Yes.
Oh, I know. I hate using this.
Yeah, I agree. Well, it's just easier if you want to play a couple of games or 3 games. You can go back and forth, or if you're in a couple of leagues with the phone, it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Has anybody tried to download it to a tablet or a Galaxy Pad or something, or an iPad?
I've done a tablet.
It says somewhere that it will work on an iPad.
Right.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, one of my affiliates has his on the iPad.
That might be a kind of a temporary thing until we can get.
Hmm.
I have it on my tablet and I have no problems with it.
Is your
That's
tablet
good.
an iPad, Stephen?
No, it's just a regular tablet.
Because I have a tablet, but it doesn't have phone service. So I'll try it. I'll see if it works.
You can't hurt.
Yeah, this app is for any mobile device. On a tablet, it's a mobile device. It's a different software. So you can put it on a tablet just like you can your cell phone. They're the same software.
Hmm.
At least that's what I've been told.
Yeah. Yeah, mine doesn't.
Well, mine doesn't. Yeah, it's Wi-Fi, right?
That's weird.
Well, no, we were at the men's prayer breakfast this morning, and Tom, my affiliate, sitting right across the table from me, pulled out his tablet and he loaded up, and there's no Wi-Fi. So, and I don't know if he has a phone number. Does the tablet have a phone? No, because I asked him one time. Right? I asked him. I said, "Can you talk on it? Is that a telephone?" He said, "No, it's not a telephone." So obviously, it doesn't have a telephone number. I don't know how he did it.
Oh, well. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm here.
I spoke to David. I thought David Mincy was going to come in. Maybe he didn't have trouble finding him.
I couldn't get in on the phone number. Yeah.
No, I told him to use Skype. So,
So for picking the games, I went 4 or 5 days and I couldn't even get into the games. I would go to my app and it would take me to week 1, and then when I pushed to week 2, try to get to week 16 or 17, whatever we're in, and it would just say big fumble.
No, what it is there's no
It just
game. The only games that's there is playoffs, the wild card, which is this week, which is Saturday and Sunday.
hey,
So
you guys,
if you go back to the old screen of all the games that were played already, that's the message that you got. There's nothing up
Yeah,
on there.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So if you click on what was that word? The one that's on the far right side, you can go ahead and start creating your games for the up and coming wild card, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday.
Just click on games or click or go open up your homepage and go to one of the leagues, and it'll open up to the games that are played. But if you go back to games, you're going to wind up with that problem, that funny message.
what
Right.
I did was I went to my league, which is Righteous Warriors, and I went to manage, which is the far right,
That's the word,
and
right?
it clicked on manage. Then it clicked on. Then when the next screen came up, it clicked on games, and I found all 4 games sitting there.
Yep.
And all you need to do is click on them and put in, say you want to have a game. So, and then go
Manage.
manage all the way to the right. You'll have to scroll over to the right because it won't fit on your screen. And then after that, it'll come games. It'll say games. It'll say invite. You want to hit on games, which is the top left, and then all 4 games will appear. And all you have to do is click on each one at a time and put them into your queue so you can invite people.
The problem, I on the invite thing, for whatever reason, when I try to go into my phone or into Facebook, either one, I can only scroll down about 20 names, and then it won't scroll any further. I can't get any more names in.
Well, that's all I have. I don't know if they ration them out to us or what. For a while, Pastor
No,
Kruger was there.
these are my own. I've got in my Facebook, I've got about 1,100, friends, and I tried to invite some of the friends, and I could only go down about 20 names, and that's as far as it would scroll down.
Yeah, but then you do it again.
Oh, let me tell you an easy way how you can do that. When you go into your top portion where it's got search, go put A in. Then when that's all done, then take off the A and put the B in, and you catch all the people that's in your organization.
Oh,
Okay.
that's clever. I didn't realize that. Okay. You have to put a name, just the letter.
Yeah, right.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Rock and roll.
Somebody is.
Oh, that's the band practicing.
Hey, has anybody gotten their message from PayGov or Pay that, whatever the outfit is going to pay us?
No. But Larry thinks it'll be today or tomorrow.
What's it called? Play what?
I forget. Pay faster or pay. I don't know.
Well, I can install it on my tablet, but it's not seeing my account. And I don't have a phone line on this tablet, but looks like I can play on here. I'll have to play with it a little bit to get into my own account.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, they were supposed to practice Monday night, and something happened. They couldn't, so they're here tonight.
I hear North Carolina and Georgia are going to get hit with a snowstorm on Saturday. So
Yeah,
buckle down.
oh, we're still supposed to get it. I didn't know you were supposed to get it. Yeah, they're saying 3 to 4 feet. And Union County already sent out a notification that schools may not open on Monday as planned. The kids might get an extra day vacation.
Okay. Yeah, they told us on the news today that Atlanta was going to get nailed. So maybe they don't know what they're talking about.
Wow.
Guys, can you answer me this? Guys, can you answer me this question? If you have somebody that's already joined your league and you have games that's set up, do you have to invite them, or can they just automatically go into your league and they'll be fine?
It's best to invite them, Stephen, because that way you know for sure that they're playing in your league, they're playing in your game, and you get credit for whatever tokens they play.
Right.
But if they come into your league and just play automatically, and nobody's invited them, they just come to play, you still get credit for it. It's when they go to another league and you're not there that the person who invited them to that league gets the tokens or gets the credit.
Right. Now, here's another question here. What happens if I went into somebody's game that was my affiliate? What happens then?
You get a double whammy. He would get the tokens for you playing along with him, but
Right.
you would get the matching bonus, the 20%.
Okay.
So it's
All right.
it's good for
So,
that's what
Yeah.
I've been doing. I've been trying to play with some of my other team members just to help them, but in
Right.
turn I'm helping myself.
Oh, okay. So that's kind of the way to go is go and play in one of your affiliates games and then invite people from there to join you into their game. Is that what it is?
Right.
Okay, cool.
And
All right.
and the more people we can get on these games, the better off we are. Really recommend that you go to somebody's league who has maybe a comfortable amount of players that you can interact with on the chat. That way it doesn't get too crazy with the chat. But a lot of people are really having a good time looking at the leaderboard and seeing who's up top and see where they rate. And this is a lot of fun.
Have any of you folks been in somebody's game that had, let's say, more than 25 people in there?
I have.
Isn't it
Yeah.
crazy?
Yeah.
Or
I
is
don't
does
even
it
go to
run
the
okay?
chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I just was wondering because I had a lot of fun in the last game that we played. We had 14 people there, and we were all interacting. That was really cool. And I just was wondering, how can somebody that has a game going on that has more than 25 people in there and they're all chatting at one time? That's crazy.
Yeah, you can't keep up with it. I mean, I go into Brian Urlacher's league, the former linebacker of the Chicago Bears,
Right.
and he's got I think about 3,000 people in his league, and not everybody plays all the time, but when you might get 1,000 people playing, and it's just absolutely bizarre. You can't. There's no
Yeah.
way you can communicate.
Right. Well, and
Because
the other thing that I
you
was
type a
thinking,
message,
Wally,
and 20 people have put a message in, and between you and the next person that was answering your message, so it's all disjointed to say the least.
right. Well, the other thing I was thinking also, Wally,
Oh, you got that backwards, Brian David. Yeah, I got two first names. I'm one of them hillbillies. What's up?
that's funny. I don't usually hear people calling themselves that.
Well, that's what I am.
Well, thanks for owning up to it.
Yeah, I know. They pulled me out of there, but they can't put. They pulled me out, but they can't pull the hills out of my background.
Hey, I got a commission question. On tier 1, if somebody buys 200 tokens, what is the affiliate's commission? Dollars and cents.
200. Let me think. I think it'd be $10. I think.
Wouldn't it be 20?
I think $10. I think $10.
Why $10?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Does anybody have an answer?
Because you get 20.
And who's got that music playing?
Sandy does.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
trying
it's bad. I've got the door closed, but
Yeah, it's a little distracting. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what my commission is going to be, and I got about halfway through the projection on tier 1. Now, am I doing this for right? I don't know. I suddenly lost my train of thought. If he buys 2 tokens, and you get 10 cents per token, that would be $20. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. And on the play tokens, if they play 200 tokens, we get 5 cents or 5 cents per token. So that'd be $10. Okay, so I'm doing it right. All right.
I just tend to be pleasantly surprised at whatever.
I said, I don't know. Let me do a figure. I can easy, but tier 2, there's so many affiliates. I just lost track. But going through it though, I'm surprised at some of the people that I thought were doing something. They're not doing anything. I've got one affiliate that's got affiliates on his tier 1. But online are active and have downloaded tokens. You know, fortunately, you guys I haven't had to browbeat, but some of my affiliates I've had to stay on. I've been writing them like, with spurs in their side, trying to get them to move. But
Well, Wally,
you guys have been
I'm running
super.
the same problem also. I've got probably maybe 10 or 12 affiliate spots that will be open. I'm not gonna. I just giving them the word that you're gonna lose this position, and I'm looking to refill it with somebody else. That's pretty much where it's at right now.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah, we've got 10
Yeah.
days left to do that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if they can't see what they have in their hands, then why chase them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're sitting on a
Well,
million dollar
these are
prize.
yeah,
You know.
the affiliates I've got here are active. They've done things, but they've never, they may have that when their credit card is active. They've activated, they've let their credit card be charged, so they're considered an active affiliate, but they haven't downloaded the app and they haven't bought any tokens.
Right.
I don't know why somebody would do that. It boggles my mind. But I say, fortunately, there's only 2 on my list of affiliates, on my tier 1 affiliates, that fit into that category.
They
You know what?
probably
I
don't
really believe in leading by example. And sadly, some people don't lead by example. They just want to sit on their duff and let the money come rolling in. And they'll be sadly surprised when they realize that they have set a bad example, and everybody's going to follow that bad example and not do exactly what they're doing. They're not going to download the app, and they're not going to buy tokens. And
Yeah.
and frankly, I don't understand people that do that say, "Oh yeah, I want the big bucks. I want the big bucks," but then they're not willing to do the simplest thing to get them. And Mike leads by example. I try to lead by example. All of us here try to lead by example. But the fact is, so many people don't. They have the welfare mentality that they feel they've earned something for doing nothing, and that's exactly what they're going to get. They're going to get a rude surprise when they find out there's not a $5 bill in their commissions, and therefore they're not going to get it.
Yeah.
So, but it's sad.
When we go onto somebody else's conference call, when they do a special call with Roger Omer and so forth, and the gal that comes on in the very beginning, Madison, I just talked to her yesterday. I met her personally in another program that we were involved with about 6-7 years ago, and I was shocked when I heard her voice, to do with United Games. But she brings up the fact of this. It still comes back to the 80-20 rule, you know. So, and I thought about that, and I says, you're absolutely right. That's probably why you can probably use that 80-20 rule to just about anything that that people get themselves involved with.
So
20% will do it.
20% of the people do 80% of the work, right, Stephen?
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
But fortunately for all of us, if we get one or two of those 80-20 people, we'll find out we're going to really cash in big time. And I really feel blessed by this team that's assembled here. Not Stephen, he's not my team, and I'm on Wally's team, but the rest of you are all on my team, and I feel blessed to have all of you on my team because you have always followed through with what you say you're going to do without any excuses and without anything. And sadly, we haven't gotten what we feel we've been owed sometimes. But I think it's going to be a little bit different this time, and I'm hoping the best. And I'm looking forward to walking the beaches of the world of all of you. Stephen, we got to go to Hawaii, man.
No, when Roger said that he's going to invite us to whatever a conference we're going to have, I just hope it ain't here. I do not. I want to leave the islands. I don't want everybody coming here. Make it in some, like Cancun or something like that. Cancun's pretty cool. So,
I heard he's going to rent a Dallas Cowboys stadium.
Yeah.
Put
I
us
wish
all
you
in there
make
with a
that in
shoehorn.
one country. That would be pretty cool. I've been to Cancun a few times, and that's on the Bahamas, and some of those other exotic places are really cool. Yeah, and they're a lot more quieter, than here. Hawaii is just like the States. It's a lot of hustle and bustle, and and so yeah, that's just my feelings. So.
We can have a contest, a beach. What beach do we want to hit this month?
Go down
Guys,
there when you can go out on the boat and pet the whales.
Can I
Down in
Can I
What's
throw
that,
a
Stephen?
suggestion to you folks, and can you see if this makes sense to you? And I brought this up to Madison also when I talked to her yesterday, and she's not doing it, and I don't know how much she took what I told her. There's a company out there last week. What happened is, let's put it this way: 3 people told me about this program in one day. And the concept of this company, it's the same thing of what we are doing, where we're making a small amount of money per person with a large amount of people. I mean, isn't that what our concept is on how we're making commissions?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And this company, what they want you to do, yeah. Well, but some of them are different, I mean, but this is our concept of what it is on how we're supposed to be making revenue, commissions, and so forth. This is what this company is doing. They want you to download 20 apps on your phone and judge them. And that's how you get paid.
Yeah.
You heard about
Nice.
that.
I saw
That
that.
is crazy. Who wants to download 20 apps on their phone? And even if you take them out, that's 600 apps that you're going to have on your phone on a monthly basis.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
But the
that's insane.
concept is the same thing. Small amount
Well,
of money per person with a large amount of people.
Well,
There's
there's
20
there's one big significant difference, and that's the multiplier factor that the players offer us that system doesn't offer. In other words,
No, Wally.
with United Games, every time a player comes in, he brings several players with him,
Right.
and
Right.
and that's how your system grows. and it's in when Nadlin was talking, I don't know, a couple of phone calls or maybe a phone call back, that she was saying that the majority of the new activity is coming from the players, not from the affiliates.
Right.
And that's when I think they came up with some kind of a contest for the affiliates. But the idea, and it's exactly what has historically been the fact. Every time a player comes in, they like the game, they bring other players with them.
Right.
And that's the difference between what we're doing and just virtually anything else. Any other MLM business, you have to go and find a player, find a distributor, and that distributor then has to go out and find another distributor. Here it's turned completely on its head.
Right.
They're coming to us. We're not going to them, and that's
Yeah.
there's where the major difference is between MLM.
But see, Wally, the thing, the point that I want to make is this. How many of you have done posts that's on Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever social media that's out there and put out whatever post you got telling them you can download this free app and da 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 da? And how many of you have had good response with that?
Probably about 1/10 of 1%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is what my thought was on how we can attract a lot more people to come and download this app. And this is what it is. What if, and a lot of us online right now are networkers. We've been networking for umpteen years and so forth. You know, a lot of contacts that people, some of them are very successful in networking, that has huge organization. Is that not true?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you make contact with these people and have them go and play the app, and if they like what they see, they can shoot an email to all of their downline saying this is nothing to do with business or anything like that, but just go and have fun with this app. And you're talking about
I've tried this.
thousands. Oh, you have done that, Wally?
Yeah, Mike Glaspie has a subscription list of over 500,000. Another guy, Marty, I can't think of his last name. He lives right here in Sedona, Arizona. He's got probably 25, 30,000 people in his. He's got three different lines with that many. So he probably has 100,000. They wouldn't even take the time to do that.
Really?
They thought it was stupid. They thought it was the dumbest thing they ever saw.
Wow.
So the big hitters aren't going to be attracted to this. Now, occasionally one will, but
Okay.
most of them have another guy that was in Carrot Bars that I talked with. He's from Australia. Huge. He probably has 300,000 people in his organization.
Right.
Across the world. Had zero interest in the app.
Wow.
Because he said, it's a game. He said, you guys are crazy. I said, take a look at it. He said, no, I'm not going to waste my time. So,
Okay.
so the big hitters
Wally,
have a preconceived idea of what the industry should do. And after those three, I said, that's it. I'm not going to waste my time.
really? Wow. Interesting. Well, Wally,
And the two heavy hitters I talked to were already in.
Were they really?
Yep. Yeah, Steve Dixon and Gary Hayes are both already in. And they got.
And are they doing anything with it?
Well, Steve
Are they
Dixon has a group of 41,000. I think he's doing something with it.
Really? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right.
He only has one person between him and Roger too.
Well, the reason why I'm saying this is because I think by the time where we are right now with my group and whatnot, I've got anywhere from maybe 10 to 15 affiliate positions that are gonna be purged if I don't fill them. Okay, so the incentive of what I was thinking, Wally, is these people that you were talking to. Did you want to make them an affiliate? Is that what it was? Not just player.
Yeah, this was at the early stages to bring him in as an affiliate.
Right. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
Guys, I hate
Yeah,
to
but-
break it up, but I've been sick all day and I'm starting to fade. So I instigated the call. I apologize for having to cut you short, but unless somebody else has something they want to say, I'm going to hang up.
Okay,
hope you feel
okay,
hang
better.
up. We all go hang up then.
okay, heavy hitter, Reverend Dave. Have a good night.